late summer or early fall at the latest of 2001. We were reporting the world start until 2002, probably about March, and we were almost
I read your paper at the time. It was 2002. They said it was going to happen. You said no, 2003. You had the fall of the Berlin Wall, hundreds of accurate predictions because you've infiltrated and have sources. We don't get into those modes of getting those sources. Continuing, what else are they planning?
Well, that's about all the information I have now on the actual agenda. Of course, we'll be getting more as we work the story down the road. And a lot of this will be appearing in the American Free Press. This very next edition goes to bed next Friday. Let's see, you were kept asking me how people subscribe. The listeners to your broadcast get one year subscription for $35. The regular price is $59 for 1 year. But your listeners can get a discount down to $35 for 1 year. You just call American Free Press at 202-544-5977.
And this is a weekly newspaper?
Yes, printed every Friday.
Jim, I have one or two other questions. We're going to come back and give that number out one more time, or AmericanFreePress.net. Jim Tucker is our guest. We'll give you that subscription for the hard copy paper. It's an interesting little paper, a lot of key information in there. It's been published for decades under another name, and now it's American Free Press. Jim Tucker's our guest, and I'll try to wring more information out of him straight ahead. Then to the news. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds could become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Hi, this is Steve Shank, eFoods Direct. We have stopped taking orders for the Buy 3, Get 1 Free program and have started production. Congratulations. Your choice to participate in the production of your food supply by pre-ordering will prove very wise. Shipments will begin the end of March and will be sent in the order that they were received. Now something fun. It's springtime. We all know that garden seeds aren't really a food supply, but they're a great supplement to your food reserve if you have the time and place to garden. Here's the plan. When you add a 1-month Superfood Spring Pack to your food storage, we'll send you that garden of non-hybrid seeds absolutely free. Order now while the free seeds last. Call 800-409-5633 or on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Get a real supply of food to eat while you wait for your supplemental garden to grow. Call 800-409-5633, efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
Oh, Lord, trouble so hard.
We're talking to an icon in the fight against the New World Order. You have these kings, these queens, the top 30 richest families, all meeting, and he's snuck in, he's stolen their minutes. I've infiltrated, I've covered it. And it's world government. This is the group. And they tried to deny, oh, there's no secret group, there's no New World Order. And now they openly announce, okay, we're going to have a global treasury run by the private banks. We will levy the taxes. They've got all their banker spokesmen from England to Europe to Iceland to Greece to the U.S. saying, we've got to raise your taxes and we're going to cut your services. Everything goes to the banks. Remember, they made all this money up out of nothing through the private Federal Reserve System and similar central banks. They had an article a month ago in all the major papers in Australia. And the headlines were, in fact, pull it up, put it on screen, bank heads meet in secret in Australia. And you list the names, it's all Bilderberg Group members. So they have other meetings, but this is their central mafia godfather commission meeting. I don't want to glaze over this, Jim, and then we're going to let you go because I know you're a busy guy. You mentioned on their agenda is the IMF from your source, and this is also now in the news, as the world treasury. And how angry are they about their Copenhagen Treaty where the private banks would levy taxes on us and run our lives being exposed by ClimateGate?
They're angry if you ever hear one word spoken or see one word printed about Bilderberg. They're angry. They were used to, for 20 years, they were used to absolute secrecy. But their commitment to turning the International Monetary Fund into a World Treasury Department is unabated. They, a year ago in Greece, they came up with that plan to exploit the economic stress around the world to get the world to accept a World Treasury Department, which the IMF was to evolve. And they're still committed to that, even though they were frustrated in their efforts to impose it right away. So we still have that one to fight. We're winning it so far, but we must never stop fighting.
Now, Jim, every time I've had you on, I've asked you to really scan your memory, from your Bilderberg sources. We'll just leave it at that. Anything else we should know about this area of Spain, or what else is going to be on their agenda, or anything else that we know they're concerned about?
No, I've exhausted the preliminary information I have. Of course, I'll have a lot more when I get there, because now I'm getting a lot of help, not only from European newspapers, but from some of the some high officials themselves who come forward privately to provide information. So we'll have a lot more as the time goes by. But I've just about exhausted the preliminary information I now have.
And you're going again. So this is 30-plus Bilderberg Group meetings that you have covered.
Yes.
It's got to be satisfying to go from people laughing at you to now Bilderberg being in hundreds of publications a year.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It's got to be satisfying, Jim, to have worked on this so long.
Hear you.
Jim?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Jim, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I think we have to give up. I can't hear you.
All right, let him go. Let him go. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, Jim's regular phone line, you couldn't even hear him, and then his cell phone, cell phones sometimes drop. I want to say bye to him, but I don't know how he keeps doing it. I mean, I saw him a few years ago at Bilderberg in Virginia, and he'd be trying to get up out of a chair, and his hips were hurting him so bad. He's a tough old bird, but that guy just keeps going. And he has a lot more energy once he gets to Bilderberg. He getting chased around by secret police in Greece. That's some amazing footage. That's all covered in Endgame Blueprint for Global Enslavement. Well, actually, that part, that's Canada and then Istanbul, Turkey. I guess we've got clips of what he's doing in the Obama deception from one of the other Bilderberg Group meetings. Okay, let me now go through a bunch of news that's important. For those out there that don't understand what net neutrality is the internet as you know it. Net neutrality is being able to visit any website you want. You go buy internet subscription, and you can visit MSNBC, you can visit Infowars.com, you can visit BBC, you can visit the Drudge Report. You can visit your Little League football team website. You can visit a Parks and Recreation website. You can visit a dentist website.